6 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter of the sectional semifinals between Loyola and York. Loyola leads 2-0. Loyola also has possession of the basketball. Langston has the basketball, driving to the paint, kicks it out. Corner three now from Loyola. Loyola knocks it down. Nora Emerson with the three ball.
Great open three, great job by the Ramblers finding the open girl in the corner, and that's some great ball movement to produce a great shot.
Sheen with it over on the wing. Gets over to Marianne Blast. Blast, spin move, pull-up jumper. She gets it to go.
Blast with a great spin move right there. Creating her own shot, spins around, steps back, and knocks it down, and York starting to cut into this Ramblers lead.
Timeout called by Loyola. Trapped in the back court. 5 minutes, 39 seconds. Dukes are trailing right now to Loyola by 3.
And that's when you see the press defense really come to work in your favor. They've been running it all year, full court press. You try and trap them before half court and try and get them to use timeouts like they just did there or force a turnover. So it'll be interesting to see how Loyola is able to respond in this one.
And as they're at timeout, we will take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network. Back from timeout, Loyola basketball. Langston passing the ball and gets it to Weisler. Weisler up to Engels. Ball back up top to Langston. Loyola swinging the ball around the perimeter. Nothing going on. Gets it over to Engels. Engels to Langston. Langston trying to drive. Great pass down low. Open layup is good for Gamboya. Baldridge over to Blast. Blast gets it to Cole. Cole kicks out to Myers. Cole over to the wing to Sheehan. Sheehan driving to the basket in the paint. Kicks it back out to Myers. Myers going to have to hold and reset. Cole over to Sheehan. Sheehan with a three-pointer. That's off the back of the rim, and that goes over the backboard, so that'll be out of bounds Ramblers basketball.
Ramblers substitution number 5, Morgan Bruno.
Dukes need to get a good defensive stop here to try and stop the bleeding. Already down 5, and they only have scored once.
Ramblers breaking the press once again. They kick it to the corner. Corner three. That one's won't go. Fighting for the offensive rebound. Throws behind the back, and it's saved. Loyola scrambling for it. They get the ball. Another three-point attempt, and that one is good for Bruno.
Such a good shooting team. They're able to dissect the full court press and get a quick three right there.
Ball just goes all the way to the basket. Foul called on Loyola. That will be a blocking foul. That one will be on number 22, Kelsey Langston. We got ourselves another substitution here for Loyola. Mary Kate Mackey checks into the game for Claire Weisler. Baldridge to pass it in for the Dukes. She gets it in the Blast. Blast, a deep three-pointer. Blast off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Allison Sheehan to Lizzie Baldridge. Stella Cole will shoot a three herself there, no good. Loyola breaks the press again, straight to the basket. That one rolls out of the rim. Rebound by Cole. Cole's now pushing the fast break. Over to Blast. Blast, pull-up three-pointer. Blast, rattles around the rim, won't go in. That ball last touched by Emerson. York basketball underneath the basket.
Great job right there. I know it was a missed shot, but I really liked everything Stella Cole did. She pushed it down the floor and found Marianne Blash for the open three.
Pass into Myers. Myers fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws here.
One thing she's so good at, they're able to, this whole team really, they're able to draw the fouls and get themselves to the free throw line early in the game, and when they're down 8 trying to cut into a big Loyola Ramblers lead, this is exactly what they need to try and get them started.
First of 2 free throws good for Myers.
York trying to find a spark on offense, but will they be able to stop the bleeding on defense? They're down 7, 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
Myers knocks down the second free throw, and she'll head to the bench as Anna Filosa checks in. First substitution here for York. Mackey to passing, gets it into Langston. Langston has it over on the right side of the court. They get it over to Mackey. Mackey gets it in the half court, and that ball is now with Engels. Engels over to Bruno. Trying to get to the corner, almost thrown away, saved. Anna Filosa grabs it. Filosa's pushing up, going to the basket. Gets it out to Cole. Cole drives to the basket. Left-hand layup is good.
Great job by Stella Cole right there. She commands the paint so well, and when she's taller than almost every person on this court, she might be the tallest person on this court. She's able to use her size to her advantage and fight and pick up the basket.
Great ball move there for Loyola. 3-point attempt won't go. Allison Sheehan now going one-on-one. She's going to slow it down. She gets it over to Stella Cole. Cole over to Lizzie Balgers. Lizzie Balgers trying to set up a play here for York. Pass over to Filosa. Filosa driving baseline. Kicks it out to Allison Sheehan. Sheehan the blast. Filosa, 3-pointer off the dribble. Filosa's 3, won't go in the basket. Rebound Loyola. Loyola now pushing it. Pass up to Bruno. Bruno layup is good.
Loyola Academy is really doing a good job dissecting this Duke's press. They seem to have an open player down the court every single time, and York's got to find an answer to that if they want to keep running this full court press.
Baldridge has the ball up top, gets it over to Marianne Blass on the right wing. Marianne Blass, 3-pointer. Rattles around the rim. Offensive rebound, though, for Stella Cole, and they're going to call an over-the-back foul there on Loyola.
On number 21, Emerson of the Ramblers, first team.
Baldridge to pass in. They get into Marianne Blass. Blass being guarded tightly. Trying to drive, has to kick it back out to Cole. Filosa with the 3-pointer. Filosa's shot goes off the side of the rim, now goes straight out of bounds. Loyola will get the basketball.
Substitution number 10, Weisler.
Loyola making another substitution, bringing back in Claire Weisler for number 4, Mary Kate Mackey. Langston with it, gets it into the half court. Driving to the basket, left-hand layup, that one's long. Rebound by Baldridge. Baldridge pushing up. Gets it to Stella Cole. Cole drives to the basket, out to Anna Filosa. Filosa, 3. Once again, no good. Rebound by Loyola. Ball tipped. Langston has it. Langston gets past Filosa, now trapped in the half court. Gets it over to Weisler. Weisler, floater, off the rim. Blass trying to make something happen herself. Another spin move, another jumper, and another make for Marianne Blass.
Great shot by Blass. She's able to go back to the same spin move she used earlier in the quarter and pick up her second bucket of the game.
They're going to call a foul on Filosa. Coach not happy about the foul. They're saying a push, though.
Number 2, Filosa of the Dukes.
Loyola leads by 4, 12-8 over York. 56.5 seconds left to go in the first period. Langston brings the ball up for Loyola. Three-point attempt off the pull-up, and she knocks it down. Bulgers now bring it down. She's going to shoot a three of her own. That one's no good. Offensive rebound for Bulgers, though. Back out to Sheehan. Stella Cole making the extra pass. Ball down in the corner. Anna Filosa drives to the basket. Baseline layup is good.
Great job by the Dukes there, moving the ball around and able to pick up the bucket. And credit to Lizzie Baldridge getting her own rebound off the missed shot, and we have a 5-point game now.
Engels with it. Clock now ticking down to just 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Langston gets it over to Bruno. Bruno back to Langston. Engels with it to Bruno in the corner. That pass is blocked. Rebound by Filosa, and that will be the end of this first quarter. Ramblers lead the Dukes 15 to 10. Connor, what did you see in that first quarter that led Loyola to jump out to an early lead and sustain that lead as we end the first quarter? Yeah. You guys run a good broadcast. You guys want a shot of you guys?
Going into the second quarter here, TJ, York has got to find a way to still be aggressive, running the full court press defense, but they cannot be leaving the open players down court. We've seen multiple times there's been an open Rambler. They've been fortunate enough to force some misses by them, but if it keeps up, eventually the shots are going to fall, and this is not a team you want to give wide open looks. They've shown throughout this game and games past that if you leave them open, they have the ability to score very quickly, and this game could get out of hand if this continues for York.
Now out of the break, Loyola with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Ball in the corner, trying to get down low. Stolen by Allison Sheehan. Myers pushing it up. She brings it back out. Stella Cole gets it over to Marianne Blass. Blass trying to find Cole on the cut. She does, and layup's good for Stella Cole.
Great bucket after the steal by Sheehan. She sets it up nicely for the offense to come in and do their thing. And Stella Cole picks up a bucket in the paint. You're going to really need to rely on her if you want to continue keeping this game close. Only a 3-point game now.
Great defense there from Allison Sheehan as Loyola has to kick it back out. Langston gets it over to Weisler. Weisler right back to Langston. Langston gets in the corner. Corner three, wide open. Bounces around the rim, won't go down. Foul called though on Loyola, loose ball foul. That'll be Duke's basketball. 7 minutes left to go in this first half. Dukes currently trail 15-12 against Loyola. Myers will be passing this one in to Lizzie Baldridge. Baldridge now bringing the ball up. Gets it to Myers. Myers to Blass. Blass, three-pointer. Blass, nothing but net. 3-ball is good. This game is now tied up.
What a shot by Marianne Blass. Contested three. She knocks it down with a hand in her face, and she's showing everyone in this gym why she's one of the best players in the conference.
As Loyola goes right back down, and Paige Engels is able to knock down the 15-foot jumper as they get it over to Stella Cole. Cole gets it in the corner with Allison Sheehan. Sheehan gets it over to Blass. Blass down low to Sheehan. Sheehan kicks it right back out to Myers. Myers, three-pointer. Just a bit long there. Rebound by Loyola and thrown away instantly, so Dukes will retain possession.
Great defense right there by Allison Sheehan. She is able to almost box it out the person she's guarding without actually laying hands on her, and that's able to force the ball to go out of bounds.
Sheehan gets it over to Myers, who has it on the way. Pull-up jumper from Myers. Once again, no good, but rebound by Cole. Cole kicks it back out. Blast, open three. Blast knocks down another open three. Marianne Blast is on fire. Dare I say, en fuego.
Blast cannot be stopped right now, and she's getting hot with plenty of time left in the first half, and the Dukes take their first lead of the game.
No soup for you! Stella Cole with the block, flying out there like a hawk and swatting that ball out of bounds.
Stella Cole says, not today, TJ, and Ryder Cole on the sideline, her older brother, loses his mind with the block on that one. And great defense by the Dukes is there. Reset Loyola's offense.
Langston gets it down low. Kicks it back out to Engels. Engels, pull-up jumper from the elbow. Off the backboard. Offensive rebound, though. Up and under, and that one is good for Weisler.
Great layup by Weisler there. Able to fight through a little bit of contact and pick up the basket and give Loyola their lead back.
Marianne Blast has it over on the left wing. Gets it over to Myers. Now to Baldridge. Cole gets it over to Allison Sheehan, who's stuck up top, gets it over to Myers. Glass looking to do something with it. Gets over to Stella Cole. Cole, open three-pointer. Cole's three-pointer will not go in. Offensive or defensive rebound for Loyola. 1-on-5, kicking back out. Three-point attempt for Loyola, and that three ball is good for Claire Weisler.
Weisler and Blast, the two hottest players on the court right now, as they're shooting the lights out in this one.
Myers has the ball, gets over to Sheehan. Sheehan trying to find a teammate to get the ball to, finds Cole in the corner. Blast, another three-pointer. Blast, another three-pointer made. Marianne Blast cannot be shooting the ball any better right now from behind the arc.
Quiet game in the regional finals, but she's coming out exploding in this one as
another three-ball is shot for Loyola. Going back and forth, Weisler and Blast from deep. Timeout called by York. 21-25, Loyola leads over York right now. And we got ourselves a ball game, 3:39 left to go in the first half.
These teams have been back and forth pretty much the entire second quarter. It was pretty lopsided in the first quarter in favor of the Ramblers, but the Dukes have come out firing in this one. Multiple big-time three-pointers from Marianne Blast, and they're playing amazing right now in the second quarter. And it's really anyone's game, but if the Dukes are going to run away with this one, they're going to have to start to play the defense that we've seen all year and throughout this tournament.
And as they're at that timeout right now, me and Connor will take a break. You have been watching IHSA playoff sectional semifinals on York Sports Network. Back from timeout, Cole the pass in, Loyola now in a full court press. They get it into Myers. Stella Cole now with it, trying to work on Bruno. Gets into the corner to Sheehan. Lizzie Bulger's three-pointer from the wing. That one's long. Rebound Loyola. Engels with it. Driving up, gets to the corner. Bruno thought about the three. They'll swing it. Engel drives to the lane. Floater short off the front of the rim. She gets her own rebound. Now a three-point attempt. That one not close. Rebound by the Dukes. Marianne Blast pushing it up. Blast gets it over to Cole. Cole holding up top. Gets it over to Lizzie Baldridge now. Cole gets it over to Myers. Myers working on Weasler. Gets it over to Blass. Blass, great move, gets to Sheehan. Sheehan to Cole. Cole finds a cutting Allison Sheehan. Layup is good. Now we're back within 2 points.
TJ, this is what I was talking about. At the start of the game, when they find their cutting players, they can have a lot of wide open layups, as you see right there. Allison Sheehan with the perfect cut gets the easy layup and the easy basket.
As we see a floater from Weasler, won't go. Rebound by Marianne Blass. Blass taking it up slow. Trying to get it down low to Allison Sheehan. That ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Nora Emerson. Dukes retain possession under the basket. Weasler now checking out to take a break as Mary Kate Mackey checks back into the game for Loyola. Myers thought about a three off the inbound. Won't take it, though. Gets it over to Stella Cole. Cole right back to Myers, who has it in the corner. Myers is going to have to pull it back out to the top. Gets it over to Marianne Blass. Blass, another three. Blass, another three-pointer made. That's 4 here in the first half for Marianne Blass.
Blass ties it up right there. I'm sorry, gives the Dukes the lead again with that jumper right there.
As we see, great defense there from Marianne Blass. Shot won't go in for Loyola. Myers now pushing it for York. Going straight to the basket. Up with the right hand. Can't get that one to go. Engels pushing it up. Didn't know what to do with it. Gets it over to Mackey. Mackey can't get it to go as it rolls around the rim and out. Last touch by York, though, as that ball traveled out of bounds, so Loyola gets the ball underneath the basket. Engels trying to find someone to get it into. Trying to get it to Langston. Langston trapped on the sideline, barely able to stay in there. Langston just dribbling it around, gets it over to Engels. Trying to find someone else open. They get to the corner to Bruno. Quick pass. Back to Engels. Engels now driving baseline, trying to go in the middle. Gets it up top. A three-point attempt there from Mackey, and Mackey knocks down the three.
Ramblers back in their rhythm, moving the ball around really well.
Baldridge gets it over Sheehan. Sheehan loses it, able to regain possession, though. Gets it over to Stella Cole. Cole back over to Baldridge. Baldridge trying to drive. Goes all the way to the paint. Euro step. Goes up with a layup. Nothing called. Fast break now for Loyola. Missed layup. Thrown up off the glass, though, by Mackey on the offensive rebound.
Ramblers able to catch the Dukes a little bit off after Lizzie Baldridge was hit hard to the floor, and she couldn't really catch up to the rest of their team, so they had the numbers in that last offensive possession, and it pays off as they extend the lead to 4 points.
5 seconds now, Cole with it. Gets it over to Allison Sheehan in the corner. Sheehan going to the basket, gets up the layup. Layup won't go, though. So that's the end of this first half, and the Ramblers lead the Dukes by a score of 30-26.
This is not something you're used to seeing with this Dukes team. They usually have the lead in half, and in this tournament they've had the lead, pretty much a big lead, going into both of their regional games. As if you remember, they were dominating Von Steuben in the regional semifinals, and they had a pretty large lead over Glenbrook South, but not in this one. And for the first time in a long time, they're actually down 4 points going into the half. So it'll be interesting to see what offensive adjustments they're going to try and make. Some signs to look for: Loyola Academy, some of their passes have been high. Their passes have not been on point today. They were able to, it hasn't really hurt them today as they've been able to come down with them, or no one was really playing tight defense on them. But if these poor passes continue, eventually they're going to lead to turnovers and missed opportunities for the Ramblers, and another chance for York to try and come back. And if you're York, you want to continue to shoot well, but you're going to want to try and clamp it down on the defense a little bit better, as you're playing a very good team whose scoring ability is one of the best you've seen this year. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out in the second half.
Once again, our score 30-26. Loyola in the lead over York. I'm TJ Silkaitis, and I've been joined alongside by Connor Choi, and you have been watching IHSA Playoffs Sectional Semifinals on York Sports Network. As the players start to come back from the break, we're going to go to our sideline reporter, Christian McQuade, to give you an update on what he thought happened in the first half and what he thinks both teams should do in the second.
First of all, I'd love to congratulate both teams who have made it this far in this part of the tournament. York has had a great start to this game, as well as Loyola Academy. We'll see if the Dukes can keep it up, as they've been pretty hot from three. Marion Blass especially really having a great upside for the Dukes. Yeah, she has hit 4 threes in the first half, while Loyola has had a hot shooting night from 3 as well. This should be a battle to the end, and we'll see who will pull away. This has been Christian McQuade. Thanks for watching York Sports Network.
Third quarter now just about underway here as both teams get ready to come back out onto the court. The Loyola Ramblers lead 30-26 over the York Dukes. As we start this third quarter, Connor, what is York going to look to do out of the break to try and come back and shorten this lead up?
You're looking for that same offensive production you had in the first half, especially the second quarter. They were shooting the lights out, so you're looking to continue this hot streak that they're on. And you're also looking to shore up the defense just a little bit, try and get a few more stops when the Ramblers have the ball. And you should be putting yourself in a really good position to win this basketball game.
As Lizzie Baldridge comes out firing, offensive rebound for Allison Sheehan. Out to Myers. Myers, her three-pointer. That one's long. Rebound by Engels. Engels gets it up court. Jump stop, and they're going to call a foul on Allison Sheehan and one for Loyola.
Tough break right there for York. Great job by the Ramblers. Able to fight to the basket and win the battle and score the points, and then the foul's called.
Free throw takes a bad bounce, no good, as you hear the York student section screaming. Lizzie Baldridge brings the ball up. Glass being face guarded in the corner, backdoor cut, right back out to Cole. Cole, three-pointer, short. Rebound by Loyola. Trying to push the fast break, they'll slow it down here, and they'll get it over to Langston. Langston gets it over to Weisler. Weisler waiting up top, back to Langston. Now in the corner to Engels. Engels has to kick it back out. Trying to drive baseline. Nothing there. Back out to Weisler. Great defensive possession here for the Dukes. They get it over to Weisler. Weisler to Emerson. Langston. Langston's layup right there was no good. Rebound by Baldridge, pushing it up. Cole with it. She gets over Lizzie Baldridge with an open three ball, and Lizzie Baldridge knocks down her first three-pointer of the night, bringing this back to a one-possession ball game.
Lizzie Baldridge wide open for three on that one. It's a great shot, bringing them within, bringing the deficit down to 3 points. They're really going to need a defensive stop here.
Engels has it up top at the volleyball line, kicks it to the corner to Langston. Langston to Emerson, trying to get down to the corner. It's stuck at Engels, though, over on the wing. They'll kick it back out. Tip by Marianne Blast. That goes out of bounds. Loyola will regain possession.
Blast with a beautiful pass breakup. She wasn't able to get the ball, but she's able to reset this Ramblers offense and hopefully give her team a second to reload and come out firing.
Emerson gets it over to Langston. Langston now has it. They get the ball back up top to Gamboya. Langston working on ball, just driving to the basket, kicks out to Engels. Engels stuck in the corner. Another drive. Gamboya shoots up with it. Blocked there by Lizzie Baldridge. Out of bounds. Still Loyola basketball.
Ramblers still have the ball, but that's great. That's two great defensive plays by the Dukes.
As they leave a girl wide open. No good off the back iron, and once again out of bounds. Last touch by Allison Sheehan there. So Loyola gets the basketball back for a fourth time this possession. Trying to pass it in, they get it into Bruno. Weisler gets it over the corner to Bruno. Right back to Weisler. Trying to swing it, gets the defense to move, passes tipped, out of bounds again. Last touch by Sheehan again. Now we got ourselves a fifth possession. Fifth time in this possession that Loyola will take the basketball after an out of bounds play. Velosa checks in for Hannah Myers. Weisler has it, clock now just about under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Passing it back and forth, now in the corner. Bruno with a three-pointer. Bruno, bounce won't go. Another offensive rebound. Stolen now by Blast. Blast wide open on the fast break. Layup is good. 1 point ball game. Duke's right back in it.
Ramblers had the ball for an awfully long time, but, you know, as they say, TJ, 6 times the charm. And the Dukes flip the court and are able to score and cut into this lead even more.
Loyola pushing. Engels shoots it. Once again, roll won't go. Rim has not been friendly to Loyola in the second half. Stella Cole driving all the way basket. Pass to Allison Sheehan. Sheehan open layup. Can't get it to go. Loyola now pushing it back the other way. Engels with it. Engels. They get the ball down the corner. Baseline drive. Floater good there for Weisler.
It's number 10, Weisler.
Aldridge gets to Filosa. Filosa pull up J. Roll won't go. Going all the way basket is Engels. Engels with the floater, and Engels' floater is good. Baldridge not paying attention, and ball gets stripped from her. Going all the way to the basket is Engels, and she's fouled by Baldridge.
Aldridge caught sleeping at the top of the key. Well, it wasn't another. Well, it wasn't another basket.
Timeout now called for the Dukes before the free throws happen. 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. Dukes trail 31-36 to Loyola. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching York Girls Varsity Basketball Sectional Semifinals on York Sports Network. Back from timeout, Loyola at the free throw line. After the hard foul by Lizzie Balgers on the fast break layup, Paige Engels to shoot 2 free throws here, as Loyola has a 5-point lead with just 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Engels' first free throw is good. Engels' second one is good as well. Lizzie Balgers to take it up, being guarded by Engels. Balgers loses handle, able to regain it. Balgers driving to the basket, kicking out to Sheehan. Sheehan to Cole, getting over to Blast. Blast three-pointer. That one's no good. Rebounded by Sheehan. Kicked back out to Cole. Cole trying to go to the basket. Left-hand layup, good.
Passing game on point on that last offensive possession. Finding Stella Cole. She's able to pick up the layup. It's now a 5-point game in favor of the Ramblers.
Langston has the ball up top for the Ramblers. Over to Engels. Engels driving, getting trapped. Back out to Langston. Langston trying to get it down low to Emerson. Kicked out of bounds, though, by Stella Cole. Engels passing in. Wide open there for Bruno. Bruno can't get it to go. Cole pushing it up. She's going to try going to the basket. Kicks out to Anna Filosa. They're going to get her for a traveling violation there. Loyola will get the basketball back. Paige Engels bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. She's going to shoot a pull-up three-pointer, and she knocks it down. Nothing but net. Balgers brings it down, trying to go to the basket. She's stuck, gets it over to Stella Cole. Balgers and Cole passing back and forth between each other. Now over to Filosa. Balgers kicks it out to Cole. Cole trying to drive, kicks it out to Allison Sheehan. She's going to shoot a three-pointer. Bank is open. Allison Sheehan knocks down the three-pointer.
Big-time shot right there by Sheehan. She's able to cut this lead down to 5 points, stop the bleeding a little bit.
Foul call there from Anna Filosa. Student section not happy, thought there should have been a traveling call there. Nonetheless, they'll stay with Loyola after the foul. Anna Filosa checking out of the game, and Hannah Myers coming back in, as well as Claire Weisler checking in for Loyola, and Mary Kate Mackey goes to the bench.
Dukes have yet to sub in a 7th player, so you may start to wonder if fatigue is becoming a factor as we go later and later into the second half.
Weisler passing it over to Engels. Engels working on Baldridge, tipped and stolen away by Myers. Myers pushing it up over to Baldridge. Baldridge open three-pointer. Baldridge knocks it down. A little help from the rim there as it rattles around. Back to a 2-point lead for Loyola. 45 seconds now left to go in this third quarter.
Huge shot right there. When I say huge, words cannot describe how big of a shot that was in the third quarter, cutting this deficit down to 2 points.
Ball in the corner, Weisler, three-pointer, won't go. Rebound Blast. Just under 25 seconds. Blast is kicking it up, gets it over to Myers. Myers stuck in the corner. She's trapped, trying to fight out of it. Gets it to Cole. Cole's going to hold up top, gets it over to Allison Sheehan, and they get it to Baldridge. 10 seconds now. Definitely be holding for the last shot. Now under 5, gets it to Sheehan. Sheehan trying to drive. 3 seconds. tipped. Sheehan shoots it up, chucks it up off the backboard. That one won't go down. 39-41 our score at the end of the third quarter. Loyola leads. Dukes come storming back to bring this game within 2 points. And what a third quarter we saw there from both teams.
Yeah, great third quarter right there. Another close game. Loyola seems to be coming out of each quarter very strong, going on a bit of a scoring run while holding the Dukes to 0 points. Eventually they find their footing, but that's not going to be enough if you're going into the last quarter. They've been trailing every quarter so far in this game, but they are going back and forth. They're hoping they can carry their third quarter momentum into the fourth quarter and hopefully pass up the Ramblers and take the win.
We're going to take a short break here, watching sectional semifinals here on York Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter, 8 minutes left to go in the sectional semifinals. Loyola versus York. Winner of this game will head to the finals this Thursday night right back here in this gym. Travel called now on Nora Emerson. Duke's crowd loving the call there from the refs. Izzy Baldridge to bring it up for the first Duke's possession of the fourth. She gets fouled by Paige Engels. That's just Loyola's first foul of the second half. Plenty of fouls left to give before they're in the bonus. Baldridge to pass in now. She just has to get it back out to Blast. Blast working one-on-one on Bruno. They have to sell it Cole. Cole driving. Kicks back out to Baldridge. Over to Hannah Myers. Myers, wide open three. Myers off the back iron. Rebound there from Claire Weisler. Weisler just holding the ball up top. Finally passes the ball over to Langston. Langston to Engels. Langston trying to drive. She does drive. Floater. Rattles around the rim. Won't go down. Rebound by Cole. Cole taking up slow. Now pushing it. Gets it out to Myers. Myers trying to drive herself. Gets it to Blast. Blast going down the paint. Tough shot, and she gets it to go. Marianne Blast with a tough pull-up J.
Great shot by Blast, creating her own shot time and time again in this game. And it comes up in a big one, ties this one up.
Bruno with it, gets it over to Langston. Langston with it up top, gets it to Engels. Engels tightly guarded by Baldridge, trying to go down low. And one there, foul on Marianne Blast. Nora Emerson able to knock it down, and she'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play.
That was the number one, Blast of the Dukes. First team fourth.
Free throw is good. Loyola back up by 3. Still one possession game. They kick it out to Cole. Cole's going to stop. Three-pointer. Bounce. Won't go down. Langston pushing it up for Loyola. Langston gets to the corner. Bruno, tough three-pointer. Bruno's shot won't go. Rebound by Blast. Blast is going to try and go to the basket. Tough shot off the backboard. Rebounded by Loyola. Loyola pushing it up. Back to the corner. Another corner three for Bruno. This time it's short. Rebound by Baldridge. Baldridge not with numbers. Goes straight to the rack. Tough layup. Bit too strong on that one. Rebound by Loyola. Langston has it. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. They get it down low. Blocked by Baldridge. No. They'll say that is a foul there.
Two-shot foul.
2 free throws awarded to Loyola. Nora Emerson is our free throw shooter.
Line for a pair, number 21, Emerson.
Emerson, first free throw is good.
Substitution number 2, Velosa.
Velosa checking in for Allison Sheehan. Trying to get some extra shooting out there on the court, down 4. All of Loyola is back behind the half-court line, trying to stop the fast break. Second free throw is good for Emerson. Now a 5-point lead for Loyola.
Loyola on a 5-0 scoring run in the last, give or take, minute 20 of this one.
Myers fighting for it. Velosa lost it. They get the ball back. Floater is good. Timeout called by York.
Bench warning on Duke. Bench warning on Duke.
Sorry, no timeout. They're going to call a bench warning on the Dukes. It will count, though. 7-point game now.
Ball basket, number 33, Angles.
Ball just driving again. Throws up a tough shot. Rolls around the rim a little bit. Won't go in. But Baldridge will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
33
After the foul there by Paige Engels.
Engels for second, team second.
Baldridge's first free throw is good. Now drops his lead down to 6 points, making it a 2-possession game once again. Second free throw won't go. Offensive rebound, Anna Velosa. She missed it, going back up with another one, and the second one is good. Great hustle play there from Anna Velosa to not give up after the missed layup. Get the offensive rebound, make this a 4-point ball game.
Great job getting the offensive rebound, putting it back for the second chance basket, cutting their deficit down to 4 points.
Langston trying to drive, kicks it out to Emerson. Emerson stuck in the corner. Timeout called by Loyola. 4-point lead for the Ramblers over the Dukes. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. As they take a timeout here, we are going to take a break. I've been TJ Silkaitis. Alongside me has been Connor Choi. And you've been watching IHSA Playoffs Sectional Semifinals here on York Sports Network. Back from timeout now. Loyola leading 48-44. Their basketball out of bounds. Engels passing it in. They get it into Langston. Bruno, deep three-pointer, nothing but net. She knocks it down. Baldridge stuck up top without a dribble, trying to get the blast. They do. Down low to Sheehan. Sheehan turning the wrong way, goes up with it anyways, and one! Allison Sheehan coming in clutch here tonight. She's going to the free throw line. Try and make this a three-point play and cut this lead down to just 4 points.
Allison initially spinning the wrong way.
She misses the free throw.
Initially spins the wrong way, but it works out in the end. She's able to fight back to the basket. Is able to score.
The Dukes are going to have to put some pressure on now so that they don't run out this clock. Engels is driving. Another floater, tipped, back iron. Coles grabs it. Baldridge pushing up, going to the basket again. Euro step, and she gets it to go. Refs are calling an offensive foul on Lizzie Baldridge.
What the heck?
Fans don't agree here at New Trier High School. Refs made the decision, so that's what it's going to be. Still going to be a 5-point ball game now instead of 3. Langston over to Bruno. Bruno right back to Langston. Bruno in the corner, back out to Langston. Loyola just passing it around. Clock now under 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in the game. Ball with Engels. Guarded by Myers. Push right there. Engels will go to the free throw line now, being in the 1-and-1.
13-7. Front end, running one, number 33, Engels.
Dukes are in a tough spot right now with that foul. They just put the Ramblers in the bonus.
First free throw will fall, though, for Engels. Still a 2-possession game as of right now. Second one is good as well. Baldridge pushing it up. They get to Myers. Myers to Sheehan. They're going to have to get it to Cole out on the perimeter. Cole gets it over to Baldridge. Baldridge, three-pointer. Baldridge knocks down the 3. Big three-pointer there from Lizzie Baldridge, bringing this game back to within 4 points. I feel like I've said that about 40 times here tonight, but right back to 4 points. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go. Timeout by the Dukes. That's their third timeout. They will have 2 left with these last 2 minutes left in the ball game. We will go to break here as it's a short timeout. We will be right back. You're watching sectional semifinals here on York Sports Network.
Mix it up.
Timeout now over. Coming down to the wire here in the sectional semifinals of the IHSA playoffs. Dukes trail currently by 4. Loyola driving. Engels kicking back out to Langston. Langston to Emerson. Trapped. Ball tipped. Trapped in the corner. Another timeout called by Loyola. Loyola going to have 2 timeouts left to go. Great defense there out of the break from York.
That press defense right there, able to trap the Ramblers in the corner, forces them to call a timeout as they're running out of timeouts. 2 minutes left to go in this game. York down 4 points. So they're going to need a quick defensive stop. They're going to need to get the ball back, and they're going to have to score. And they're going to have to score very quickly here at New Trier High School. While both teams are talking things over, we're going to take a break, watching the sectional semifinals live on York Sports Network.
Loyola will still have the basketball here. Clock under 2 minutes left to play. Being trapped again, up top. Can't do anything, they're gonna call a jump ball. Possession is in favor of the Dukes. Dukes get the basketball back. Big break there for them. If they can get a basket to go here, they can bring this back within 2 or 1 point as we get a substitution here as Bruno subs out for Loyola and Mackey checks in. Bulgers to bring it up. Trying to get down low to Cole. Cole back out to Myers. Cole has it in the corner. Trying to drive. Gets it over to Bulgers. Bulgers, jumper. Front of the rim, won't go. Rebound by Loyola. Dukes need another turnover here. They're gonna pass around. Trapped up top, fouled by Lizzie Bulgers, though. So Mackey will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Number 10, Baldridge, her 4th, team 8.
York's going to need a missed free throw on this 1 of 1 here.
And that's exactly what they get. Tough break for Loyola. York giving it a new life. Cole has the basketball, over to Myers. Down low to Cole. Cole working, goes up with it, blocking foul. Cole going to the basket now for 2 free throws. She can bring this back in with 1 possession.
Now this is big. York with a chance to shrink this lead, or this deficit, I should say, down to 2 points. Foul was on the floor, so forget the free throws. York will get the keep possession of the ball.
Myers to pass in. They're gonna have to throw it back up top to Sheehan. Sheehan to Cole. Cole over to Bulgers. Bulgers goes baseline, goes up with it. No foul called. Loyola basketball. Foul called on York.
Timeout taken by Loyola Academy.
It's going to be a timeout taken by Loyola. A lot of contact at the rim when Baldridge was going for the layup. They didn't call the foul. And based off of the earlier calls we've seen from the refs tonight, I just feel that should have been enough contact to blow the whistle and for Baldridge to draw the foul. Refs obviously disagreeing with my opinion. And that brings us where we are, 59.1 seconds. Score has not changed, 53-49. Ramblers lead, but they have the basketball.
Definitely enough time here, though, for the Dukes to make a push. 2 possessions, or 4 points, I should say, isn't too much here. If you kind of think about it, in 59 seconds, it's definitely plenty of time to come back. they're just going to have to hope here for a turnover or like last possession, a missed free throw, but they're going to have to capitalize on that as they haven't the last 2 trips down the court.
Yeah, TJ, York really needs a break here. Ramblers, on the other hand, looking to kill as much clock as possible.
York looking to cause a half-court violation. Timeout called by Loyola before the 10-second penalty. Loyola going to have 1 timeout left to go in the game. But Loyola able to drain 10 seconds off the game clock. As they go to break, we are also going to take a break. You have been watching IHSA Playoff Sectional Semifinals on York Sports Network. Back now from break. It's now or never for the Dukes to come back in the game. Trying to go for the ball. Loyola able to get it back out top. Trying to steal the basketball. They're just going to have to resort to fouling. Foul on Myers. They still are in the 1-and-1 here, so they will have to make the first free throw, but Engels has done a terrific job shooting free throws here tonight. Has not missed one yet. Free throw is good, nothing but net. Engels, second free throw, also good. Baldridge now with it, 35 seconds. Down low to Cole, back to Baldridge. Out to Myers, Myers, quick 3. Long, offensive rebound though for Sheehan. Sheehan layup, rolls around the rim is good. Timeout quickly called by York. York now has just 1 timeout left to go, both teams with 1. Or sorry, Loyola is out of timeouts here. York the only team with 1 left. 4-point game once again, 24.3 seconds left in the game. Next foul though is double bonus, so York will have to hope for 2 missed free throws to have an empty trip now, unless they get a steal.
Yeah, TJ, you definitely try for the steal in the beginning, and then if they get past the half-court line, I think you're going to be forced to foul. You might have to foul even earlier, just looking at the time, only 24 seconds left on the clock, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of defensive game plan they come up with. As for the offensive side, though, they're going to need a couple of quick, very quick baskets, maybe even makes a 3-pointer or 2 in there.
Loyola to pass in, they get it in. Fighting for it, foul called on Marianne Blass. 21.9 seconds left to go. Engels going to the free throw line once again. She's been automatic here tonight from the free throw line. Dukes are going to need a miracle from this free throw attempts. Needing 1 miss to keep it within 5. First one short, and that one won't go in. Dukes catch a break. Engels, second free throw. Missed it again. 4-point game, 21 seconds. Myers gets it up to Baldridge. Time's ticking down. Baldridge with it. Trying to drive, pull back. It's good! Last timeout called here by the Dukes. 13.1 seconds left to go. Back to a 2-point game. Lizzie Baldridge has ice in her veins.
At TJ, and just like that, they're gonna need a missed free throw here, as they're back in it. 2-point game. So you'd like for 2 missed free throws. If they make one, you can hit a 3 at the last second, send this game into overtime. And it all comes down to whatever they come up with defensively here. Likely a foul almost immediately.
And as they're wrapping up their timeout, we're going to take a real quick short break. 13 seconds, 2 points separates these two teams from heading on to the sectional finals. You're watching this on York Sports Network. Back from timeout. They get the pass in, trying to stop them. Foul call, Marianne Blast, 9.1 seconds. Going to the free throw line, a new free throw shooter, Kelsey Langston, the junior guard. Possibly the fate of this game lies in her hands, as she can put this to a 2-possession game. She's able to knock down these 2 free throws. She gets 2 no matter what. Double bonus. First one, no good, off the back iron. Teammates encourage her here.
Lizzie Baldridge is on the bench. Anna Filosa in for her. Dukes with no timeouts.
Second one, no good as well. 8 seconds, 7. They're going down. They need 2 points. Blast, ball in hand. She drives to the basket, goes up, fouled. 1.5 seconds left. She's going to the free throw line with a chance to tie up this ball game.
That is the last player you want at the free throw line if you're the Ramblers. Marianne Blast, the best pure shooter on this team. And she will have the chance to tie the game up.
Blast. First free throw is good. Back within 1. Everything this Dukes team has worked for this season comes down to the hot hand of Marianne Blast with this last free throw shot to send it to overtime or Loyola to the sectional finals. She knocks it down! Oh my God! I don't know if I've ever been more excited for a free throw. Full court shot! Short! We're going to overtime!
Overtime in New Trier High School. Unbelievable. Marianne Blast knocks down both free throws, ties it up, and the Dukes complete the most unlikely comeback of the entire season.
That just happened. Where did that happen? New Trier High School on York Sports Network. You come here to watch the best games, and we have got a great game here tonight.
55 apiece. Going into overtime here. Overtime number 1. And this is absolute madness right now.
We're going to hand the mic over to Christian before this overtime period starts to give a take on what's been going down in this game.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to New Trier High School. We have some overtime basketball as the Dukes forced a comeback. They were down by 7 with 59 seconds left and have tied the game to take it into overtime. Marianne Blast, the leader of this team, who's committed to Quincy University, came in and hit 2 of the biggest free throws of her career so far, taking this game into overtime. Dukes have the momentum. We'll see who wins. This is by Christian McQuade on York Sports Network.
overtime here in New Trier. Dukes and Ramblers tied at 55.
Everybody on the edge of their seats right now. This game has been back and forth all game.
Tip off. Cole wins again. Myers bringing it up for the Dukes. Bulger's on the bench with 4 fouls. Anna Filosa over on the wing gives it right back to Myers. Myers to Cole. Myers looking to get down low to Cole. Pass tipped, stolen. Pushing it up now is Engels. Engels going straight to the basket. No foul, but layup is good. 2-point lead, 3:30 left. Plenty of time here for the Dukes. They can look for a good shot. Cole has it. Looking to drive, gets it back out to Myers. Myers to Filosa. Filosa trying to drive. Going to the basket. Lost. Stolen again by Loyola. Engels has it. Engels guarded tightly by Blass. Engels driving to the basket. Kicks it out. Weisler has it. Clock under 3 minutes now. Langston guarded by Blass. Trying to keep this possession from running out all the clock. Kick back out. 3-pointer, no, they won't shoot it. Dribbling the basket, Langston. Langston traveled. No, they're not going to call it. Engels now pull up and she knocks it down.
That was like 3 or 4 steps, no call from the refs. And it leads to a Ramblers bucket. How will the Dukes respond?
Myers driving. Goes up with it. No foul call. Throws it up and it goes in. Oh, man, oh, man.
How in the world did she make that?
I don't know, but it went in. Back to a 2-point game. Seems like a bit of karma there. Foul called Blass. Blass didn't touch her. She fell to the ground, but that's going to be a foul called. 2 free throws here. Free throws will be shot again by Kelsey Langston.
That should have been a travel call right there. She stopped moving and her weight brought her forward. And
first one, no good.
Blass moves her hand back, and she falls into her hand, and the refs call a foul on that one.
Second free throw is good. Still a 1-possession game, 57-60. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go. Myers bringing it up for the Dukes. Gets it over to Stella Cole. Cole, backdoor cut, thrown away. Fouled by Anna Filosa. They're going back to the free throw line. Minute 38. Engels, who had a great free throw shooting fourth quarter, but did miss 2 of them clutch late, which led to the Marianne Blast free throws to put us in overtime. This one, nothing but net. 2-possession game once again. Second free throw is good. Nothing but net once again. 5-point game. Myers to Cole. Cole, another pass thrown away. Engels has it, trapped. They get it back up top to Weisler. Weisler to Langston. Over to Engels. She's gonna drive it back out. She's trapped in the corner. Trapped by 2 Dukes, timeout called. That timeout called by Loyola, minute 14, 5-point game. That's Loyola's final timeout here. No more for them.
York needs to do a much better job taking care of the basketball. I mean, that's one of the fundamentals of the game. Especially when you're in such a close game in overtime, you cannot be turning the ball over in all these offensive possessions, and just risky pass after risky pass is just not going their way. So they're going to need to short things up, maybe slow it down just a little bit, but you don't have a lot. Time is not in your favor. 1:14 left in the game. Down 5. We'll see what Coach Collins is cooking up right now.
And as they're at timeout, we're going to take a break. You're watching sectional semifinals here on York Sports Network. Back from timeout, 1:14. 5th period here, overtime. Passing the ball in for Loyola, it's Nora Emerson. Bruno's gonna check in for Mackey. Emerson gets it in. They're going to have to try and get a steal here. Loyola getting trapped at half court. They're going to call a foul. That sends Langston to the free throw line. They can make this a 3-possession game if they're able to knock down both free throws. First free throw is good. Another substitution. Bruno coming out, Mackey going in. Second free throw attempt. That one lucky bounce off the back of the rim. It goes in. This is a 7-point game. Myers gets it over to Blast. They're going to need points in a hurry. Blast, deep 3-pointer. Blast knocks it down! NBA range, Marianne Blast, nothing but net. 4-point game.
Unbelievable shot right there by Marianne Blast.
Duke's going to have to foul again. They're sending Paige Engels to the free throw line. That's Myers' 3rd foul. 43.7 seconds left to go. We saw Dukes come back from 4 with this amount of time in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good for Loyola. Second one, also good. Up to 6 points, still 2 possessions. They're going to roll it out. Myers picks it up. Pressured by Langston. They get it to Blast. Blast with it again, trying to get to Cole. They do. Cole kicks out. Myers, corner 3. Myers can't get it to go. They pass it up. Loose ball.
Number 15, Sheehan. For second.
They call a foul there on Allison Sheehan, so 2 free throws are awarded again to Loyola. Fouls seem a bit lopsided this half, don't you think, Connor? What is it, 17 fouls for York, 5 to Loyola.
Yeah, a lot of very lopsided. The Dukes with so many fouls. But I wouldn't say Loyola has been fouling York that much. It's more the travel calls for me. I feel like they've had a couple travels here and there, and if York could have just gotten the basketball back, this would not be an 8-point game with 24 seconds left.
Blast comes up with the basketball. Step back, deep 3. Blast hits another one! Oh my God!
What a shot right there by Marianne Blass.
She is single-handedly keeping this Duke's offense alive. Time and time again, fourth quarter now. She cannot miss right now. 5-point game, 17.4 seconds left. This Duke's team needs to force a turnover. Fouls seeming less and less likely as an option that Coach Collins wants to get here, because they need to bring this back within one possession as fast as possible, because time is not on their side here, as we have the last 17 seconds left of overtime here in the IHSA playoffs, sectional semifinals. We're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching York Sports Network. Back from timeout. Loyola with it. Trying to get in. They get into Engels. Trying to get it up past half court. Back to Engels. Fouled by Cole. 10 seconds left. 10.8. Engels going back to the free throw line. Dukes once again need a miracle. First free throw. Good. Paige Engels has shot an unbelievable percentage from the free throw line tonight, shooting a 96% clip. But she misses the second one. 6-point game, two-score game. Blast, push it up. Three-pointer, another one. Another make! I just broke the chair, but that's going to be the game. Loyola wins 69-66. What an end to the game here. I can't believe what I have seen here tonight from both teams. This is the best game that I have ever seen and have been a part of here at York High School. Could not have asked for a better performance here from York. They played unbelievable. They tried their very best to the end and just came up just a bit short. That's going to end this Lady Duke season. Loyola will advance to the IHSA playoffs sectional finals Thursday night versus Maine South. Heartbreak here in New Trier. Connor, any last words?
Yeah, not the result this team was hoping for, but they fought to the very last play. And it's been such a great season, and they've done an incredible job. They lost in the regional semi-finals last year. This year they won the regionals and just played in one of the most exciting and greatest games I've ever watched this season from this team. Sad end to their season, but they've had an incredible run. And that will do it for today.
And we would like to thank all of you viewers at home who have stuck with us since the beginning of this girls varsity basketball season. We enjoyed streaming these games and announcing them for you. We hope that you enjoyed listening to us and watching the games here on YSN. And for one last time for this girls basketball season, I have been TJ Silkaitis. Alongside me has been Connor Choi, and you have been watching girls varsity basketball on York Sports Network.